Good morning. It's Monday. I'm Andy Ross, pastor at Northminster Church. And I know it's Monday, but do you have times where you feel like you want to throw in the towel? Or put just a towel over your head? It's interesting. I watch sports, and sometimes when a player has muffed it, dropped the ball, or committed a penalty that set the team back, or lost the game, quite often the player on the sideline will just do that. Want to get away, want to cover up the face because you're feeling ashamed or you know you've let other people down. I think through the years, people have put a towel or a covering over their head when they know they've blown it. In our reading today on our schedule from the book of Nehemiah, I just want to stop and say there's so many, it's such a wonderful story in the Old Testament of not just rebuilding the walls of the city, but rebuilding the lives of God's people and beyond walls, rebuilding their hearts. And so along with the construction of the walls, we have these scenes, as in today's reading from chapter 9, where they gather together in an assembly in Jerusalem. And we read this in the first couple of verses. Now, on the 24th day of this month, the people of Israel were assembled with fasting and in sackcloth and with earth on their heads. And the Israelites separated themselves from all foreigners and stood and confessed their sins and the iniquities of their fathers. It's coming before God and saying, my bad. I've blown it. I'm sorry. Help me change. I've often marveled at how the church is one of those rare places where every week you can go and sing right out loud with a bunch of other people. But the church is also the place where, along with others right next to you, you can confess your sins. And we say things like, forgive us for what we have done and forgive us for how we have not done what you would want us to do. I know it's Monday and this may be a bit rugged for starting the week, but I think this week will be a blessing to you through Jesus Christ if you and we continue to practice saying, I'm sorry, admitting and confessing your sins to God. At the end of this scene in chapter 9 of Nehemiah, after confessing their sins, the priest then instructed them, stand up and bless the Lord, your God, from everlasting to everlasting. Stand up and praise the one who forgives you and gave his son to restore you. Don't throw in the towel. Confess your sins to God, your need of his grace. Learn from your mistakes and move forward in praise. Lord's blessings to you.